Beat making basics.
What's going on YouTube? Beat Making Basics back again with another dope video. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe because we're coming back to back with bangers. Now today's video, I'm going to be covering sample alchemy. It's going to be one of the new things that are provided to us through Logic Pro 10's new update 10.8. So let's go ahead and check it out. Now basically what we would do, let's just say if you're starting from the very beginning here, and you wanted to start with a new track, you feel me, you could just start here, MIDI track, and then go under instrument and go to sample alchemy. Okay, so kind of right around where the quick sampler is, sample alchemy. Okay, I already have it open, so I'm not gonna like reopen it, but I'm gonna click this here right here, and this is what sample alchemy looks like. Now, just so you can kind of see some other visuals here, I'm going to push Command K and pull up musical typing. And then another thing I want to open up here is Apple Loops. Now, what I'm going to do is take and find some type of loop here, and we're going to drag it in Sample Alchemy, and we're going to make something completely dope and completely different. So let's just talk about Sample Alchemy first, though. Basically, I have these different, like, I guess, modes here. Granular, additive, there we go, and spectral. And basically all three have different sound effects to it, a different vibe or whatever. So I can show you better than I can tell you on this part. Let's just go ahead and check something out here. I'm actually going to go ahead and go to the new pack as well, the hybrid textures. So let's scroll and see what we can come up with. All right, so that's pretty dope. I'm just gonna take this and drag it right in here. And now you can see the sample obviously here. Now this is kind of familiar. There's a kind of a little bit of familiarity here with these different options here. From the quick sampler, you got classic, but obviously this is a little different. You got loop mode. Obviously you can see the measures here too, so you can line it perfectly. Then they have this scrub mode here. This bow mode, which is pretty dope. This page mesh goes back and forth, and you can move this around here. I think that would be dope for like trap beats. I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can do with this. So I'm gonna put this back over here, and then they have the art mode, which is pretty much gonna go like repeat. You know, hey, that's kind of dope. So there's a lot of stuff you can do with this. Now let's just listen to like the different modes here. This is what it sounds like with granular. All right, well, what about with additive? And then what about with the spectral? So there's always a lot of creativity that you can do to these. Obviously, you can come over here and, you know, do different stuff like that. Come over here, mess with this. So there's a lot of different things you could do to affect the sound. And so from here though, I want to show you one other thing. You can come over here and see these little buttons. You can add little points within your sample and make it play at the same time and create something crazy. You can add that D point. And the cool thing is too, you do have to have this mixture selected. So you might not see that view that I had, but you had to click this mixture, and then I can also like mix some of this there in here. Let's see, like that. Overall, this is a pretty dope plugin. I do want to try out a couple of things before we end the video. So this is what their new sound pack. You're gonna have to look at my other video, you know, get an in-depth look at it. But I'm gonna see if, like, say if we get like a hip hop sample, how we can manipulate that. Then I can come over here as well, and I should be able to go to the So just little stuff you can do here, man. Just experiment a little. Let's see what else we can do. Start this back in here. And also, one of the cool features here is if you go over here to default preset, you can actually save as here. And so say if I want to change this and say, okay, this is going to be called Amber Water Phrase. Let me see. Amber Water Gold. Let me just, boom. Now anytime I want to pull that up, I can easily come over here and load it. Amber Water Gold, boom, and it will load. Obviously, also there are some presets here, so you can come in here and they have a lot of different sounds you can go through as well. And you can get, I mean, you can kind of see how they're setting their sound design up here. They got the sync on here. You can come in here and on each one set this up. You just kind of just look and see what they did here. Boom, got a loop right here on both, so you can just come in here on each one and set up points on each thing here and make everything set up. exactly how you want it, which is pretty dope. So I'm saying, like, you see what I'm saying? You could like literally dissect what they did to make each of the sounds, and then you can come over here and do it on your own. And see, with that harp, that's pretty dope. Let me just throw something else in here. Throw this in here real quick. So let me do this too. We're going to go ahead and do recall default and then drag this in here. So we want to do the ARP effect here. We just start turning on each of these. And you should be able to move these around. Not exactly what I want, but let's throw something else in here, see. This is in classic mode without all that. So like, man, this is really endless. You can create all types of new stuff just off of the samples. That's with classic mode and everything going at the same time. This is with the loops. Ooh, so basically you kind of create like chords with the scrub, and then by turning all these on and making little points. That's pretty hard. Pretty dope. Let's see. Then you have this. Let's see. Alright, it's not really sounding too dope on that. Let me see. Can make a whole sound off of a sample. Crazy. This is what it sounds like without all of this. Check this out. So one sound, we're gonna take this one sound and now turn it into this. Turn it into a whole synth. So anyway, y'all, go ahead and play with this. I was just over here getting kind of lost in this, man, to start playing with all this. But it's a pretty good new feature to Logic Pro 10, man. Make sure you go ahead and get subscribed to the channel if you want more videos like this. hit the like button, you know what I'm saying, drop me a comment. Also head over to my site, beatmakingbasics.com. Grab yourself a course, a sound kit, loop pack, whatever. We had a lot of good deals and, you know, stuff in there. Man, we got this Beat Making Basics master bundle. Includes everything on the whole site. So check that out and appreciate y'all. See you in the next video.